Well, Rotimi Fakayojo joins me now via Skype live from the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Good morning, Rotimi, and thank you so much for joining us.
Morning.
Well, let's take a look at how trading went yesterday. Did the session actually meet investors and dealers' expectations?
Well, I would rather say it did. It actually did. And I think that is evident in the kind of volume that was done yesterday, the value, and also the kind of appreciation that we saw, which spread across every sector. I think it was only in the banking sector, specifically, that we saw a huge drop. I think there was a slight drop in another sectoral index. But I think for virtual, that is consumer goods, largely because of Nestle Foods that lost about 45 Naira. So I think aside from that, every other sectoral index actually moved up yesterday. And I think the Osha index, with a gain of about 0.55%, I think it's inching close to 39,000. We're still hopeful that it's going to get across the border of 40, maybe before the year ends. And I think when you take a critical look at what happened yesterday, we saw that the shares of Nigerian breweries, Dangote Cement, Guinness, actually gained in price, and the gain was really substantial. Well, I've seen the Osha index crossing 39,000 yesterday, even not for the huge loss that we saw in Nestle Foods. And I think there is every likelihood there may be a reversal of that price in Nestle Foods today. Even as for the, I think again that Dangote Cement has crossed 200 Naira. So I think for the volume done also in Unity Bank is beginning to be the most traded stock in terms of volume in recent time. And I think Transcorp is still coming very close behind it in terms of volume of shares done on a daily basis.
Now, Rotimi, let's take a look at the number of gainers and losers. And you also, spoke about the fact that even though the market actually, saw some major stocks lose weight, it finished in positive territory, 0.55%. Now, we also noticed that market breadth closed negative as there were 18 gainers as against 40 losers. Why is that?
Well, I think it is because of the weighted average contribution of each of the stocks that gained. Many of the stocks among the major losers yesterday, we saw Nestle Food losing about
45 Naira.
45 Naira, and then Flour Mill losing about 8 Naira. And I think those ones were the actual big losers in that direction, with a good measure of capitalization. Then when you look at the gainer side, we saw Dangote Cement, we saw Nigerian breweries, we saw Guinness. And I think those ones actually contribute majorly to the Osha index. Dangote and Nigerian breweries combined have a combination contribution of about 36% of the market capitalization. So if we see a major gain in any of these two stocks, it definitely is going to suppress any other loss that come from one of the other sectors in the market.
Well, how about the ASEM, the NSE ASEM index? How is it looking like the first two trading days?
Well, it is not really been substantial in terms of gain, and we still and also in terms of volume of transaction done. That sector has not been very liquid from time memorial, and then with the kind of effort that the Nigerian Stock Exchange is putting in to give more enlightenment about that particular sector, I think we may see more activity. But for now, the gain being seen, being actualized in that particular sector is still very marginal compared to the total contribution, compared to its contribution to the total market capitalization.
Okay, Rotimi, let's still look at the yesterday's trading session holistically. Were there any stocks that started any unusual trends?
Well, I think the one that is still maintaining an unusual trend in terms of volume still remains Unity Bank. And I think the other one that we may really look at is Transcorp Nigeria PLC. In recent time, it has been the most liquid stock on the in the market, and it has for the liquidity that it has attracted a lot of speculators. and that is where we see the price galloping now and then. But I think with time, we're going to see a situation whereby speculators are going to be taken out naturally, and then we're going to see a more firmer price for that particular stock. So I think those ones are actually the major ones that are bringing up surprises.
Well, thank you so much, Rotimi, for sharing your thoughts with us this morning on the program. Do have a profitable trading day.
Thank you.
Well, I've been speaking with a stockbroker with the Nigerian Stock Exchange and the Managing Director of Enterprise Capital, Rotimi Fakejo, and we've been taking a look at how trading fared yesterday at the Nigerian equities market. Well, the all-share index finished 0.55% higher at 38,961.60. It was actually boosted by price gains recorded by Nigerian breweries and Dangote Cement, which, Nigerian breweries actually finished added 5 Naira 86 kobo to its share price to finish at 167 Naira, while Dangote Cement added 4 Naira 97 kobo to its share price to finish at 200 Naira. Well, Business Morning will continue in just a moment. Please join us again.